If you haven't yet, please turn in your notes to 6.5. Today we're going to talk about discounts and markups. If you would, please take out your red pen, and I want you to fill in this portion of your notes. All right, so let's say that you get a discount on something. Do discounts make us happy or sad? Happy. Happy. It makes us very happy, and here's what a discount is. It's a decrease in the original price of an item. So it means the price goes down, which makes us very happy. So there is a formula we're going to be using today. If you have not yet, I want you to take your pencil and just draw a little fluffy cloud around this formula. Everyone say P times of equals is. P times of equals is. All right, so we need to understand what these different parts mean. The P, what does the P say it stands for? The percent we're actually paying. So let's just imagine this. Let's imagine you go into a store and something's normally 100%. But they look at you and they say, today you don't have to pay 100%. I am going to give you 10% off. What percentage are you actually paying? 90%. 90%, you're right, because you would just be subtracting that right there. Okay, so this right here is going to be the percent you actually have to pay. Next up, the of. What does the of stand for? The original price. And finally, what does the is stand for? The new price. So today we're going to use this formula to help us find out these answers. So here's the first thing. Find the sale price. I have been told today that a pair of Crocs costs about $50. How many of you would say you own a pair of Crocs? I just cannot believe that many of you have spent this expensive price. $50. But here's the deal. Today, if you were to go to the Croc store and buy a pair of Crocs, good news is there's a discount. What discount am I giving you? 20%. 20% off. So to start off our problem, if everyone would please put P times of equals is, because this is our formula for today. Now the P, I am only going to put the percent I actually pay. If it is 20% off, what percent do you actually pay? 80%. Now, we've got 80%, but I want you to change that to a decimal. How do I change that to a decimal?
Put the turn 2 times to the left.
2 times to the left, so what would it actually be? 0.8. 0.80, either one is fine, okay? So we're going to put in here 0.8, because that's the percentage I'm actually going to pay, times of. Do you guys remember what the of stands for?
Original price.
The original price. Guys, what was the original price of those Crocs? The original price was $50, so I am going to put in here times $50. The is. What did we say the is stands for? The new price. Do we know our new price? Not yet, so guess what I'm going to put?
X.
An X. Okay, now here's the cool thing. If we are practicing in class with our calculators, you can use a calculator on your upcoming quiz. We've got a quiz coming up on Monday. Guys, what is 0.8 times 50? 40. $40 is what the actual price is that you would pay. That's the sale price. All right, so once again, we are very happy because there is a discount on this next item we want to buy. Who can give me a guess of what an item is that would cost about $25.60 at the store? What do you think? A jacket, okay? So you go in, there's this jacket you've been looking at, you want it forever, $25.60. There's a discount. Let's find out how much that jacket is going to be. So we've got P times of equals is. Remember, for our P, it is going to be the percentage you actually pay. If you're getting a discount of 40% off, what percent do we have to pay, class? 60%. Change that to a decimal and you get 0.6. Times of. Jocelyn, what does the of stand for? $25.60 because that is the original price, and our of is always going to be the original price. Remember, the is now going to give us what the sale price is. We don't know what it is yet, so we'll just put X. Jace, when you multiply those together, what do you find the sale price for this new jacket is going to be? Okay, so you said 15.36. What would that be as dollars and cents? Jace.
$15.36.
$15.36 is correct. Is that a good price for the sweater or the jacket?
Yes.
Yes, so you are super happy that you were able to get a discount on that jacket. That's a great deal. All right, so now we're going to talk about something a little different. This is called a markup. Do you think you are happy or sad when you see a markup?
Sad.
Sad. Why are you sad?
Because it increases the value. It makes it like more expensive.
It increases something. So you're paying a little bit more money. So here you can see a markup is an increase in the original price of an item in order to make a profit. Okay? So stores need to make a profit in order to pay their employees. They might have to rent the space they're in, or they might have to pay a light bill. So they have to mark their prices up. In order to find markup prices, we are going to use the same exact formula. So if you would, take your pencil, and I want you to put a cloud around that formula. There's a few things that are a little bit different. What does the P stand for now? The given percent. So with a markup, you're going to take whatever percent it gives to you. Notice the of is the same thing. What does the of stand for? The original price. But then the is going to give us the markup. So I had you write one thing down. What do you have to do with the markup? You have to add it to the original price because it's going to mark something up. Okay? So let's do a few examples and see if this makes sense. Let's imagine Target goes into this big warehouse and they say, listen, these kids over Christmas break, they all started going to basketball camp. So they're coming into Target and they want to buy a basketball. So Target goes to this warehouse and they buy a bunch of basketballs. The cost to the store is $25, but they say, we have to make a profit. So they are going to mark it up by 10%. Let's start off with our formula. What is the formula we've been using today? Excellent. P times of equals is. Remember, for a markup, we are just going to put the given percent. Guys, what given percent is there? 10%. Change it to a decimal? 0.1 or 0.10. Very good. Times of the original price. Jacoby, what's the original price of that basketball to the store?
$25.
$25. So we've got to multiply it times $25. Guys, this is going to give us our markup, okay? So that's an X for now, but that will give us the markup. Guys, what's 0.1 times $25?
2.5.
Okay, you tell me 2.5, but I want that in dollars and cents. It is not $2.05. Remember, you add the 0 to the end, so that's $2.50. Guys, is this what they are now selling their basketballs for? No. What does the $2.50 stand for?
How much they're going to add on?
How much they're going to add on. This is their markup. So if I go back to the instructions, it says find the selling price, not the markup, but the selling price. Jocelyn, how do I find what the selling price of that basketball is going to be?
You add 25 plus 2.50.
Good job. I'm adding $25 plus the markup of $2.50. Abigail, what is the answer for what they're going to sell that basketball for? $27.50. Does it seem like the store is making a huge profit? No, but if a bunch of people come in and buy a basketball, that little extra $2.50 is going to add up, and that gives the store their profit. Okay? We're going to do another one. Cost to the store. So this is something that I purchased for my kids for Christmas, a hoverboard. How many of you own a hoverboard? How many of you have never ridden on a hoverboard before? I tried out a hoverboard. It's a little scary. I went very slow. But you could see Target was excited. They knew it was going to be a hot item over Christmas. So they went and they bought a bunch of hoverboards. We've got to figure out what they sold it to us for. Start with the P. Luke, what do you think I should plug in for the P?
28%.
28%. Change it to a decimal? 0.28. Times of. Jonathan, what does the of stand for? Look at your notes. Not the markup thingy. Jocelyn?
It's the given percent, so it would be 28%, right?
No, we're doing the of. What does the of stand for? The original price. Okay, the original price or the cost to the store was $155. But they are marking it up. Remember, this X is going to be my markup. Now, Sierra, how much did they mark it up by? Okay, so you said 43. It was 43.4, which is not $43.04. It's $43.40. Very good. Okay, so is this what they are selling the hoverboards for?
No.
No, what is that?
Markup.
That is the markup. Everybody write this word next to it, the markup. Madison, how do I find out how much they are selling that hoverboard for? You are correct. We're going to add together the markup and what they had to pay. Raise your hand if you have that answer of how much they are selling the hoverboards for. Luke, how much was it?
$198.
And how many cents?
0 cents. Sorry, 50 cents.
Not 50.
It's 40 cents.
40 cents. That is correct. So when I go in to Target, I just see this price right here. I have no idea that this is what Target paid. Instead, they just say, all right, we're selling it to you for $198.40. And that's how you find the selling price of a markup. All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 3, it says the original price of a video game is $35. It is on sale for 25% off the original price. What is the sale price? So let's just do some reasoning in our mind. If this is on sale, should my answer come out as more or less than $35? Less than. Good job. Okay, so let's start with our formula. What's the formula we've been using today, class?
P times of equals is.
Excellent. P times of equals is. Remember, with a discount, we are always going to put in the percentage we actually have to pay. So if it tells us here it's on sale for 25% off, what percentage do we have to pay?
75%.
Excellent. Okay, remember it was 100%, but they are taking off 25%. So we get to actually subtract that, which is how those people just got 75%. Change that 75% to a decimal and you get? Not 7.5. 0.75. Very good job. Now, Michaela, if you remember, our of is always going to be the original price. Do we know what the original price was? $35. So we are going to multiply that by $35. And this will give us our is, or this will give us what the sale price is.
26.
Jacoby?
26.25.
Okay, so $26.25. If you have a parent who's going around and buying lots of gifts for their kids for Christmas, do you think they are happy with this price? Yes, it's not $35, so they're happy. So here's the thing the parent is wondering. I wonder how much I saved. What was the discount? How much extra do I have since I didn't have to pay that $35? Does anyone know how you would find what the discount was? What do you think?
You would subtract.
You would subtract. What numbers should I subtract?
$35 minus $26.25.
Very good. Okay, so you're trying to figure out, it was $35, but we got a discount. You were able to pay $26.25 instead. Does anyone know what their discount was or how much they got off? Michaela? $8.75 is correct. Now, if you got that extra money because something was on sale, who can tell me something you would go out and spend that $8.75 on? What would you spend?
I honestly don't know.
She has no idea. What would you spend it on?
Save it at first, but no chips.
Chips, all right. What about you? Starbucks. I'm with Abigail. I think I would go and buy myself a Starbucks. No longer about coffee. The wholesale price of a surfboard is $150. A retail shop marks up the surfboard by 60%. Remember, they want to make a profit, okay? So what is the retail price of that surfboard? First, let's find the markup. We're going to start it off by using our lovely formula. Excellent. P times of equals is. For a markup, remember, the percentage is going to be the percent that is given. So, Jace, what percent did they give us? 60%. Change that to a decimal. 0.60. Very good. Okay, so we've got 0.60 or 0.6. Multiply it times the original price. Do we know what the original price was that place went and bought it for? Reagan? $150. So we're going to multiply that together, and this will give us our markup. When you do that, Autumn, what did you get? $90. Class, are they selling the surfboard for $90? No. What does the $90 symbolize?
The markup.
The markup.
Yeah, we know.
Surfboards are not that cheap. All right, so problem B now tells us to find the retail price. That means the price that they sell it for. Jocelyn, how do I find that?
You add 240 plus 150 and you get 240.
I add 150 plus the markup, which was 90, and then she already told us the answer. You did that fast. $240 is the price that they are selling. Does it seem like they are going to make a lot of money off of that surfboard?
Yes.
They're making a decent amount, almost $100 for every surfboard that they sell. All right, number 5. I want you and your partner to do this one together. All right, so here's what the problem says. The original price of a skateboard is $50. The skateboard is on sale for 20% off. What is the sale price? Let's see if you guys did it like I taught you. You have to put the percentage you're actually paying, which is 80%. So I'm going to change that to 0.80 or 0.8 times of the original price. When I do that, what do I get, guys?
40.
How many of you would say you did it just like that? Okay, was there anyone who got $10 as your answer? Watch this. This is what you people did. Instead of changing this to the 80% you pay, some people did this instead. They did 0.20, which was there, multiplied it times the $50, and they got $10. Here's the deal. If you kept it as $10, that means $10 off. So what was the original price?
40.
The original price was $50. So you technically could have taken $50 and subtracted the discount and still got $40. Is there anyone who did it that way? If you did it that way, I'm totally fine with you doing it that way, okay? The only thing is, it definitely adds in an extra step. You just have to remember, many times people will leave the answer as $10, but it's not $10, okay? It was only $10 off, all right? But if you remember to subtract the amount that you get off, and you get that, that would still be fine with me either way, okay? Now I'm going to teach you this. This is a little bit different. Baseball cleats are on sale for 40%, and the new price, or the sale price, is $33. I don't want to know the sale price. I want to know the what?
Original price.
The original price. So this problem is going to be a little different. Let's start with our formula. P times of equals is. Is this a discount or a markup?
Discount.
A discount, because you can see it says 40% off. Remember, whenever we have a discount, we want to put in the percentage we actually have to pay. If it's 40% off, what percent do we pay? 60%. Change that to a decimal? 0.6. Now remember, our of stands for the original price. Do we know how much these cleats were originally?
No.
No, look right here. It says, what is the original price? If we don't know it, what should I put there?
X.
An X. Equals is. My is here stands for the new price. What is the new price? $33. So now we've got to think way back to the beginning of time. If I am trying to solve for X, how do I get X by itself? Divide by what? Not 6. 0.6 on both sides. And that will tell us what the X is going to be, or what the original price is going to be. Jonathan, when you do that, what is the original price? Not $5.05. I think you might have forgotten that decimal point right there. Reagan, what is it?
Oh, $55.
$55. Okay? So just think about it. If you were to get $5.05, just think that doesn't really make sense for that to be the original price if the sale price was $33. Okay? So just always double check your answers to make sure that it makes sense. But the correct answer is $55. For our first think, pair, share problem, it is identical to number 6 that we just did. I want you guys to try this with your partner and see what you guys get. Okay, let's see if you guys got the correct answer. Remember, we're going to start with P times of equals is, and hopefully when you got your answer, it really should make sense, okay? So the discount on a DVD is 50% off, which means the percent I have to pay is also going to be 50%, so 0.5. Multiply it times the original price. Do we know what the original price is? No. If you go right here, it says, what is the original price? So it's a mystery to us, times X. Equals is. Do we know what the sale price is? $10. So I'm going to plug that in right here for $10. Get that by itself. You have to divide by 0.5 on both sides. What do you get, guys? $20. Let's just see if our answer makes sense, okay? It says it's on sale for $10. It was 50% off. Is this correct? Is $10 50% of $20? Yes, because that's half. So it should, your answer should make sense. All right, moving on to the next one. A store pays $70 for a bicycle. What is the selling price when the markup is 20%? Who can help me with how to do this? We're doing a markup problem. Abigail, how do I do it?
So first you have to make 1% adjustment.
Okay, what's 20% as a decimal?
0.2.
0.2. Because remember, guys, with a markup, we're going to put whatever the given percent is.
Then you have to multiply it by the original price, which is $70.
Okay, the original price was $70. So this will give us the markup. What is the markup? $14. Is that my answer? No, because if you go back to the original problem, it says, what is the selling price? So how do I find the selling price?
Then you have to add the original price with the markup, which is $84.
Very good, because 70 plus the markup of 14 is going to be $84. So the store is selling it for $84. All right, today I've got one final review problem. This is a review from way back last year, all right? So this is what it says. Identify the percent of change as an increase or a decrease. Then find the percent of change and round to the nearest tenth of a percent. Let's say you had 15 ounces of candy, but now you only have 10 ounces of candy. Does anyone remember the percent of change formula? This is from a long time ago. No one remembers it. I've taught you nothing. Here's what I want you to write down. AOC over the original. Does anyone remember what AOC stands for? Nasir? Amount of change. Go grab a candy. Very good. So guys, if something was 15 ounces and now it's 10 ounces, how do I find the amount that it changed? Guys, if something was 15 ounces and now it's 10 ounces, how much did it change? You subtract it. So take 15 minus 10. Originally, how much candy did we have? How many ounces? 15 ounces. So I'm going to divide it by 15. So guys, let's talk about how much it changed. How many ounces did it change by? It changed by 5 ounces because 15 minus 10 is 5. So now we're going to do 5 divided by 15. Here's what I just heard. 3. That is not correct. Remember, you have to put the original number on top first. It's 5 divided by 15, not 15 divided by 5. So guys, what is 5 divided by 15? 0.3 repeating, so it's 0.33333333. I want to change that decimal to a percent, so I'm going to move it 2 times to the right. Now, I have 33.3, and it continues to repeat. It could go on and on forever. Guys, which number is in the tenths place?
3.
3, haha, good joke. Which 3? The one right after the decimal point, okay? So he asks his neighbor, hey you, are you 5 or bigger? What's he say? No. So 33.3, does it stay the same or get bigger? It stays the same. 33.3%. Now, let's go back to this. If it was 15 ounces of candy and now it's 10 ounces of candy, did the amount of candy I have increase or decrease? It decreased. So we're at a 33.3% decrease. All right? Once again, there will be a problem like that on tonight's homework, so use this to help you with that. All right, so tonight's homework is on big ideas. It is 6.5, and there are 9 problems to do.